Oh, so we're going live? Oh,
Yeah, man. We're live. Let me see.
Okay.
Can they hear us? Let me see.
Yeah, they can.
They can hear? Oh, shit. How do you... Oh, it's not up. All right, whatever.
What's up? Mike?
There you go. Oh. Okay. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what
I think
it
it's
is.
worse though.
Yeah.
All right, it should work. It's a good mic.
All right, people.
All right.
Welcome to the podcast or something. It's like the experimental podcast, so we're gonna see how this works out. This is my friend Daniel.
Daniel?
Yeah. Tell him how do we meet though?
How did we meet? That is a good question.
Yeah.
I believe we met on the streets of New York. So
Where was it online or was it like
No,
you doing pickup?
that was on the street somewhere in Union Square, and I think we met through Shamim, or
Oh yeah, Shamim.
I don't know how I met any of you guys, really.
Yeah, I think it just happened.
Yeah.
Just doing pickup.
I feel like a whore.
Huh?
I feel like a whore.
A whore why?
Because I don't know how I met all these guys.
Well, I mean, you know,
they're a part of my life now.
you can't really remember where you meet people.
I think it's the best.
Huh?
I think it's the mystery of like, how do we meet? This is a good idea.
Yeah, it's like, what was your
But
first?
not if
line?
you're in a relationship. That's bad. You
Yeah.
don't want to meet someone and be like, how did we meet?
Yeah, women they don't like that shit.
Yeah. Well, they don't like getting drugged and raped.
I mean, you do remember anytime you get pussy. Like you remember everything what happened.
If
anytime
you
get
don't
pussy.
remember how we met, that's not a good
It
start.
wasn't. Yeah, exactly. Right. 'Cause look,
Yeah.
anytime I don't remember the girl, there was nothing memorable. Like, and that's happened before where women I've been with, you just fucking forget.
No, but it needs to come from her. She needs to remember how you guys met.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because if she didn't, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, not a good dick. Not a
No,
good dick.
It was probably something happened.
Good dick. When good dick happens, you know this. When you get good dick, you remember everything, right?
What happened before?
Hmm?
Well, yeah, sure, it did good, but what about what happened before?
What?
Okay, you're saying that you don't care.
No, if you have good dick, you remember everything.
No. Okay, what if they got a good dick, but they don't care because it was so good?
You don't. Good dick don't come around all the time. Good dick comes around from time to time. That shit, you remember dick. You don't remember good dick? I remember good dick.
What?
No, I'm not gay, but I remember.
I think we need to move on.
I remember good. Huh? What?
No.
Nah, I mean, I'm not gay. I'm not that gay.
Okay.
I thought I was gay at one point, though. I remember that one.
I mean,
one
we
time.
don't remember how we met, so.
Huh? I remember one time I thought I was gay for like a few weeks.
When you were a teen?
No, when I was like 19. Yeah, I was 19 or 20.
Yeah, we all had those like that 5 minutes for like.
Found out you weren't gay.
I don't know, just like women.
That's
real women.
Well, like what do you mean?
We'll get to that.
Oh, okay. Like the way I found out I wasn't gay was like when I was like, it was in what you call it? It was in psychology class. I was on my computer, and it was my professor's first day of being a doctor, like a doctor in psychology. And I went on Yahoo Answer, and I was like, man, I was depressed. I was like, fuck,
am I gay?
Nah, dude, I was really sad. I was like, fuck, I'm gay. I can't believe it. This whole time.
When did you start thinking that you're gay?
Well, because I saw guys that were attractive. Like, that's a good looking guy.
I had that too. I saw some guys who were like, damn, if I was gay, like that's the kind of guy.
Exactly. So I thought I was kind of gay.
It's not gay. It's just like some dude's just really good. I mean, it's like you're like, okay, I don't think it's a gay thing to be like, this guy looks good. I want to look like him.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's gay. It's just like if I was gay, that was my boyfriend. Then
Yeah.
It's not as bad.
No, it's not. I mean, I'll be his friend, but I wouldn't suck his dick, and that's what it said. Is that the difference between a gay guy is are you willing to suck his dick or at least grab it?
I don't think that's 100% gay.
I think that's gay. If you're willing to grab a dick, you're almost gay. If you're willing to grab a dick without being squirming, that's a little gay.
In high school, we would grab like guys' balls and dicks. And
Who's we?
Like, the guys.
I don't know what to talk about, man. I never grabbed no
name
dick.
all 50 states.
And you grabbed their dick?
They got their balls.
That's gay as shit.
That's not
Get
gay.
the fuck out of here, bro.
Guys do it, man.
Get
Come
the
on.
fuck out of here, bro.
Okay.
You did that?
I didn't do it.
All
I
right.
saw other guys do it to other dudes, so I don't know.
Nah, they were gay. like I'm sorry, bro.
In high school, you never know who's gay.
Ooh, oh yeah. You never know who's gay.
You have people in high school like you found out they're gay after like a decade.
Oh, you could tell. You knew.
Yeah, like when I was younger, I had these two dudes who were like, I always thought they were like kind of gay, but it wasn't like I didn't know what really gay is, and they turned out to be gay, and I was like, they were like gay the whole time.
Well, you didn't know they were gay.
They always had a lot. They were always surrounded by a lot of girls.
They were always what?
They were always surrounded by a lot of girls. That's like the first indication in school.
But did they look gay though?
You look gay when you're.
You got guys that have that flamboyancy. I've seen a few of them. Like it's like
when you're 10, you don't have that.
Yeah, dude. Some dudes they have like
maybe now
their cheeks are extra red. You know, it's like they're more like that. I swear to God, I've seen a few.
Yeah, you know what? He had that. That one guy he had the whole.
Yeah, dude. Thing. It's because they hang out with women a lot, so they gain like some of that.
Do you think that's why?
But the thing is, when a guy is straight and he hangs out with women, they don't do that shit. Cause first time I noticed that, they put their hands away. But gay guys, they feel like one of them.
Wait, why do women do this though?
I don't fucking know, man. To like their nails and shit.
Can someone tell us?
I think it's the female. It has to be a female thing. And to be honest with you, I just think females just monopolize this.
I mean, my dad, when he gets upset with me, he goes like, nah.
Yeah, but not like this. He goes like that, but not like this. Yeah, exactly.
Face, yeah.
And this is like gay as shit, but this is like
what is this? Yeah, when did this start? Or this?
I don't fucking know, man.
They walk like this, right? They walk like T-Rex.
Well, the reason why is because actually when women run, they naturally, like when women walk, if you notice, they float their arms a lot more. They're because their shoulders are more narrowed, so it's more like that. But when men walk, we're more broad, so it's more like this. It's more like this. So when women run, they'll run like this. When men run, they run like that. It's because of the shoulders. Because the men's shoulders are this straight. No, I'm serious. It's literally biology. Why women run like that? It's not even like a stereotype. It's legit.
I don't know. It's running on a woman.
No, it's a woman's thing, but they're just not as fast as guys. And their biology is more. It's more unathletic in a way. It
actually is athletic. Like women are really good cyclists,
but not compared to men though. Women,
no, they are because they have bigger thighs and.
It depends.
Thighs. No, it's true. They're better cyclists than men. They
could hold on to a rail a lot longer. Like if they're holding on, like if you had a competition to see who could hold on more, women would do it because they're skinnier. Men have more weight.
They're lighter.
Yeah, but they're lighter, and this part doesn't men are stronger than women, but not to the point where they're able to hold on to their 200-pound longer than a 120-pound woman.
You know, I don't know about that.
It's true. No, there's studies. It
also comes out to like willpower. You know, like I think women have a pretty strong willpower.
They do.
I mean, they give birth. That takes a lot of mental power.
It does. No, I mean, it's like they all have their differences. You know, like they all have their differences. But without a doubt, at the part, men are more superior. Oh, you don't. Exactly. I mean, that's not even a debate. That's not even a debate.
I mean, you want to go into that debate?
No, it's not even a debate. Though.
No, like the whole feminism thing.
What about it?
Like how like this new wave of feminism, like turning women into like shitty men, basically.
I mean, but why? How do they? What's their recruitment? What's like their message? Feminist. Like, who are they looking for? What kind of female are they looking for?
What do you mean?
Like, who are their candidates? Like you know, like
where they're looking.
Yeah, who's the crowd? Because I bet it's not every woman, or is it? Like, how do they recruit? Like, what's like their pamphlet? Like, come to Jesus and shit like that.
Oh, well, it's just this new wave of feminism that's telling women, like, be strong, go beat up the Nazis in the street, like, bash the fash.
Yeah.
What else? Like, go be cops, go become Marines. I mean, it's when you want women should do women stuff. You know, I mean, because that's just putting everybody in danger. You know,
it's almost like they're saying for the sake of it, just do it. For like just to prove a point, not because you want to do it.
Oh, I don't know if it's to prove a point. It's more like, I don't know. Everything is so backwards nowadays. Like women are men, men are women. But they're really pushing women into becoming men right now. Like grow your armpit hair.
I don't mind that.
Yes.
If she's hot, bro, I'm sorry, bro. If she's hot, you deal with that shit.
but it's not a feminine thing.
What is, I don't know. A feminine, yeah, you could. Yeah, I think a feminine. It's more feminine how they act. Like a woman, look, man. A lot
But
of
they're angry. Anger is not like a
yeah, but if they
you said you like it because like it should expresses some sort of like anger on patriarchy or something.
oh
like
yeah,
that.
I love, yeah, 100%. But when they like you, though, look, a woman will break her rules if they like you. A lot of these women are just all talking till they find a guy that
Do
they
you
like.
honestly believe a woman that's not shaving and she really likes you and you asked her to shave, she would do it?
I think she would 100%.
I think she would think you're like
I don't
you're,
know,
like sexist.
bro.
There's no way a woman who's at the point of like growing her armpit hair,
No, bro.
she'll be like, "Fuck."
It
you.
depends how much she likes you, bro. It depends how much she likes you. Everyone has a price. If she likes you a lot, she'll do that shit.
She has to really like you. And
Yeah.
like, drop the whole.
Well, at first you play it up like, yeah, I don't mind.
I mean, you're literally asking her to change for you completely.
It's like asking a guy to shave.
True.
Are you really gonna let me leave just because you don't want to shave? It's the same thing.
I guess yes. I mean, depends. Like, how much would you want to tell that guy to shave? Completely remove everything?
The point is that are you willing to at least trim it down? Most guys would.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think most women
guys just do that because they care.
I wouldn't.
I think it's the same reason why women shave, because they care. Plus, they want to be feminine. So
yeah, I mean, some would play up more on the side of like it's almost like they take it an extra step to prove a point. Like they won't shave on purpose. They'll cut their hair.
yeah,
They'll try to look unattractive, actually.
yes.
And I kind of like that because it's kind of like, nice try, bitch. Nice try. I still see through you.
well, that means she needs to be naturally hot in your eyes.
Oh, let me tell you something. If you cut your hair and you still have armpit hair and you're still hot to me, oh man, that means you're hot. I'm sorry.
That's rare. That's rare.
I've seen it many times.
It's like, how can you like someone?
My dick
who's,
can
like,
see through the bullshit.
So, what is the bullshit?
The whole facade. Like my dick knows when you're hot. It knows when you're hot. Even when women try to not look hot, my dick can see it. It can sense it. It's crazy.
I mean, yes, you can see good genes.
Exactly. You can tell.
See good genes because we're mainly attracted to good genes. That's where we're just everybody's attracted to.
Exactly. You can
That's
see
what
it.
it comes down to. But I can't see like someone who looks like one way and then looks another way completely. Like she looks like completely normal, like she's a brunette and all that. She got her long hair. She dresses up like a girl, and then like she's got green short hair, hairy armpits, and she probably gained a little bit of weight.
Okay, now I'm getting worried.
Okay, that's a price you're gonna pay.
Well, no. If she's into feminism, then I'll encourage you to be into veganism too. Okay, like I don't want you to be hairy and big. That's a big difference right there.
What about if she wants to be masculine? Like she want to, be more masculine, like more. She want to go work out, so like broad shoulders.
Oh, now you see now that's not good. I'll take the masculine side of like I want to get chicks. Yeah, you could be masculine like that.
Guess chicks.
Yes, some women get off. Look, for example, some women are so masculine because you have different forms of women being masculine. Different forms. For example, you have women who, and this is rare. It's rare. Actually, it's not. I don't know the number, but you have women who enjoy like dominating another woman with you.
That's a masculine trait.
Yeah, that is a masculine trait. Like where a woman will be sucking your dick and the woman will be pushing her head on your dick, like saying, "Yeah, suck that dick." Like it's more of like a masculine thing. Like it's almost like it's like they like dominating a woman.
Actually a feminine thing.
I don't know.
Okay, hear me out. It's to please the men that they're with.
Maybe pleasure off of it too.
Yes, I think that's what women like. They like pleasing their men. That's like a feminine thing. That's why I'm not like those feminazis. They hate men.
Yeah, actually, those feminazis, when they have threesomes with you, they want to be the center.
Yeah,
they want to be the center. No, you're right. I've been with one. Yeah, she thought Amy Schumer was funny too. So that kind of makes sense.
Like
they fuck you.
They got their strip on, all that kind of stuff, and
It's not the kind of three you think of sometimes.
No, yeah, you're
Just
some
in,
meat.
you're in the corner.
You're getting fucked.
you're fucking, but they're
No,
not
you're getting
submissive
fucked.
to you. It's not submissive sex.
Yeah, so it's not really it's threesome should be well if you're the one if you're like the only guy there, right?
Yeah, you gotta be on my dick. It's the main show. It's the palace.
I think there would be more in like those kind of like feminists would be like the angry ones would be into like threesome with like two more dudes.
Oh yeah.
How about that? How would you feel about that?
I've seen a lot of women are into that. I'm not into that. I'm not.
A
I'm
lot of
into
women are
threesome.
into that, but
I'm not into a threesome like that. That's a little bit too much for me.
I think you don't have to care about either. Like you're either like very conscious about like having sex with another dude.
That's gay.
I guess crossing swords is kind of
Gay. That's gay as shit, bro. Yeah, that's gay as shit.
Have you seen that music video, the threesome, from the Lonely Island? They have that music video
Which one?
where they have a threesome with Lady Gaga. Maybe
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's a slut.
They sing about how like having a threesome with another dude is not gay unless you cross.
That's gay shit. That's gay shit. But look, women could have threesomes and be straight.
Oh yeah.
Not men. Men, and you know what's funny? I was reading the book.
You can be straight. You can be straight.
It takes a lot of mental strength to do.
I think it's just like I don't care. This thing that you just at the point where like I don't care about the woman. I don't care about these dudes. I mean,
It's a different kind of straight. I think it's a more comfortable straight.
It's I guess heterosexual.
It's more you're really comfortable. Dicks. That's all I can say.
I don't think it's like you're comfortable with dicks, but it's like
You trying to tell me that if you're fucking a woman, then you see a dick near you hovering, you're not gonna get turned off?
yeah, I would be turned off. Like,
Are you really gonna get more? Are you really gonna get more turned on if you see another dude fucking the same girl you're fucking? If you're getting turned
that's what
on,
I'm saying. You don't. Yeah, you still have to be completely like distant from the girl, like completely apathetic. Be like, I don't care about this girl. I don't care about these dudes. Let me get mine. And
some guys
some guys
find
like
it
that.
pleasurable seeing the girls get donkey fucked by Tyrone.
Yes, those guys are called cucks.
Yeah, they're cucks. Yeah, and are they gay though? No, they're not. No, they can't. Not.
They're not.
just
They're
like
not
seeing
gay.
it. Yeah, they're just submissive, I guess.
Submissive dudes. I mean, that's what you eventually become when you're dating that kind of girl.
Like a feminist.
Yeah. And
She either submits or you submit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're the men in that relationship, you don't submit, and well, there goes the relationship because she wants you to submit.
And that's a problem. I've been with a woman
And that's
like
why
that.
you date, feminine women.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
So, like in the long run, it's not a good idea. But in the short run,
No, you have women. You have women who take the healthy aspect of feminism, like being free, having sex without free of judgment. I could be a slut, and like they sort of use it to embrace their masculine side in a healthy way. Like I could do that too.
But again, it's good in the short run because then you're a part of their cycle. You're just another dude that they're fucking, and then like, what if you get feelings?
I know. Yeah, that's a problem. No, that's a problem with feminism. Actually,
that's something maybe you want to avoid, so you don't have feeling attached to this one girl who's like open-minded about sex, and then she's like fucking these other dudes, and
well, yeah. But that's why you sort of have to have a masculine energy about you because
of like what I don't care.
No, of sort of like from the start, you got to be honest and tell them what you want. I don't want you dating other dudes.
Okay, so what kind of woman are you telling it to? Those women who are sexually open-minded?
Mm-hmm.
That would be hard. It's really hard.
It depends because
so eventually you're reversing back what you're advocating.
Oh no! My way is toxic. My way is toxic. It's
like you're telling these women go have sex, but when they come, they have sex with you. That's when it stops.
No, they can have sex with as many women as they want,
but as long as it's you.
No. Fuck as many women as you want, but not dudes.
Wait, women? That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go bang other women if you want. Just don't bang other dudes.
Okay, but that's not what you're advocating for.
What am I advocating for?
For women to be sexually open-minded with everyone.
In general, in general. But when it comes to my relationships,
that is toxic.
It is, of course, it's toxic. What? Come on, man. Yeah, it's toxic. It's my way. I mean, I mean, it's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Some women are down for that.
Okay, but you gotta tell. Okay, what would you say to a woman that you're with, like your girlfriend? Would you tell her to go have sex with guys?
No, because it's my girlfriend. But
okay, I'm confused.
No, I mean in general, like you could date anyone, right?
Right.
Whatever. But
when it comes to, you gotta be honest with, like, okay, I think you have to be honest with everyone, with the world, the same way you'd be honest with the girl that you're with.
Yeah, but you could encourage people to say, yeah, dudes, bang the guys if you want to. But I'm not gonna bang you. I'm just saying in general, bang guys, do what you want, but I'm not gonna do it. So it's kind of like, yeah, open your mind to that possibility. But if you go out with me, this is what I prefer. You know, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess.
This is confusing.
What the hell are they saying? These words are a little and shit. There you go. He's too far from the mic. Well, you guys can't hear?
I mean, they did say they hear your crotch talk, so.
Huh?
Yeah, I can hear.
Actually,
I'm watching his crotch talk, so. They can hear you.
Yeah, let me see how this sounds. Mindful attraction. All right. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Say something.
All right.
It's a good mic. Yeah.
Say something. All right.
It's a good mic.
Oh, okay. All right. Shit.
There you go.
Sounds okay. Yeah, sounds good. We were talking about your crotch. Must be your dick.
What?
Yeah. I'm watching his crotch talk. Oh, it's because the mic is pointing to your dick.
Oh, come
yeah, your dick
on.
wants to say something.
Oh, man.
That is funny, man.
This podcast is brought to you by My Crotch. Oh, it's gold.
That's funny. Yeah, whatever. Let's put it like that.
All these voices are coming out of the computer from my crotch. We're both silent.
Yeah, right. All right, so we talked about toxic feminines. I don't know.
Do you want to talk about what we have, like LGBTQ or cults or
Yeah, slut march,
slut
queer talk.
queer talking? Somebody explain to us what a queer is.
Queer is a woman who is something. I mean, I think
Queer is weird.
For the most part, women who are queer are more.
Hi, I'm weird.
No, women who are queer are more gay than straight. That's what I think.
That's gay.
Yeah, but women are a woman who's almost everywhere. To be honest with you, that's what I think. Like she's straight. She'll fuck.
You know what,
a girl?
Okay, if you want to talk about weird, trans is weird. Because what is trans? It's like a woman that's a man. That's
Trans is a dude who sees himself as a woman and dresses as a woman and feels he's a woman.
Okay, would you say that's queer?
I don't fucking know. I think queer is only for women.
No,
I think queer is only for women. Yeah.
No. I think a lot of dudes. Yeah, I'm queer.
Yeah, I don't know,
Especially
man. I don't think they know themselves.
I think queer is like, I don't want to say that I'm. Yeah, okay, I know. Queer is, I don't want to say that I'm either gay or lesbian or bisexual. So I'm just gonna say I'm queer.
You're gonna sound queer?
I'm gonna say I'm queer because I don't want to identify as like either of those, alphabet soup letters.
What, gay, straight, or lesbian?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say I'm queer.
It's an example is kind of like gay and lesbian. Gay means for men. Lesbian means for women. Queer is for women.
Okay, but then you have
or a guy who
bisexual.
thinks he's a woman. Well, bisexual is for both.
So what is queer then?
Queer is a woman who thinks she's. I don't fucking know, to be honest with you, man. I think they just added that one last part. To be honest, I don't know why.
Maybe there's like I think there's like 8 more letters to that alphabet.
So they just cut it down.
Yeah, there's just that's why they
Why don't they have little people? I think little people are more discriminated than anyone else. They're literally little.
This is not discrimination. It's like sexuality. That's like if you want to like fetishize little people.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. But I
they
think
have that.
little people are more discriminated or and
Little
get more
people are
hate.
awesome, man.
Hate. I'm just saying they get more hate crime against them.
What?
Yeah, people make fun of little people a lot, bro. Like
Maybe when they're in high school.
you trying to tell me when you see
I mean, I would high five him. You know? They all end up in Hollywood. What are you talking about? All these little people?
yeah, but little
Well,
people,
they're famous for some reason.
little
Like,
people get discriminated a lot, bro. You don't think a lot of them get discriminated
sure,
for jobs?
people look down on them.
Literally, like literally, but they literally look down on them. A lot of look. The truth is that like when you're little, you got to find your own community.
They do. They have their own community.
But why is that? Because
It's-
a lot of people don't want to be friends with them. It's fucked up.
Oh man.
I think so, man. I swear to
Dude,
God, I
having
think
a
so.
little person friends. Okay, now I feel I'm finishing little people as friends.
It sounds beneficial. Don't get me wrong.
It's cool. Yeah, it's like having that one like
Sneak
quirky
in.
friend. You know,
Ah.
like that friend with like a third hand. You know, like everybody wants that. You know.
Yeah,
I
but
want to hang out with that. Dude.
yeah, I know. I
Because
bet.
you get attention. You know, especially if that one is like he's like a cool like little person. You know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they should be marching for little people.
Why? They're all in Hollywood.
Who's all? They're all?
All of them.
All of them.
90% of them end
That's-
up in Hollywood or motivational speakers.
Get the fuck out of here,
Yes,
bro.
that's
No,
what
no
they
fucking
do.
way, man. No way.
Or they're it's kind of sad, but they might, end themselves because it sucks. But
I think the
those
suicide rate amongst little people are pretty high.
I don't know about that.
Let me see.
That's interesting.
Suicide rates amongst little people.
I
Because
don't-
like for transgender people, the suicide rate is pretty high.
it was like 40% or something like that. But
Amongst
little people, I don't think so.
little people.
They can really turn around their lives into like something awesome.
I've seen a lot of professional little people.
Exactly.
Mm.
Like all of them, they're born professional in something.
I mean, it's I don't know, man.
They're channeling their littleness into like being a Hollywood actor or something.
I don't know, man. The only one I could think of is from Game of Thrones.
I know, I'm thinking about him too. But there's all of them.
Mm,
Or they got that reality show of like little people.
yeah,
That
but
one? Like those
bro,
women,
you rarely see them in public.
because they're not all of those. Because they're,
I think there's a lot of them. I think a lot of them just don't want to walk in public.
I doubt it.
I don't know,
I
man.
really doubt it. Because I don't know. Nowadays, like being weird is cool. Queer, you know.
Yeah, but
it's cool to be queer.
I don't know. It doesn't show any stats. I don't
There you
know.
go.
That's weird. They should show stats for that. Suicide rate. Huh. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. That's weird. I would think they would show stats for that. Little people, big woes in Hollywood. Low pay, degrading jobs, tragic death.
Tragic deaths is not suicide.
Careers
Get the
where
guy
you
from
most likely
Austin
to miss-
Powers. Come on, man.
You know, he-
bold too.
He suicided himself.
What?
Yeah, motherfucker. Look, coincidentally, he suicided himself.
Was he a famous actor?
The Austin Power baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
He suicided
Well,
himself.
okay, but he was still famous.
But he still killed himself.
Why?
I don't fucking
Too
know.
famous?
I don't know, man.
Well, it's still my point. It's like a cycle of life for those little people. They become famous and
Ah,
it happens. Yeah, we don't really see old little people.
yeah. Old little people. I think they stay.
You know what you don't see? Old bisexual people.
I think they have
You're
old. I think,
gay.
bro.
You're bullshitting
I
if you're saying
think
you're
little
bisexual.
people have a lot of orgies. I think they organize their shit. Trust me. It's a community. They have communities of little people in Florida.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they have
them
like
everywhere.
they have pedophile communities, so they also have little people.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida, you have pedophile communities. Yeah, like it's like because it's hard for you to be a pedophile and live among normal people. So there's like a community where if you're a pedophile and you can just live there judgment free. You know, just don't.
Pedophile community.
Yeah.
Sounds like a scary place to live in.
Well, that sounds like where you don't raise your kids. First of all,
Where is that? Like
it's in
South-
Florida. In Florida.
But
In Florida.
where?
I don't know, but you could Google it. In Florida, they have pedophile communities. It's more like a safe haven for them because
It's like what? It's like a project. It's like a closed neighborhood.
yeah, it's almost like a closed neighborhood, something like that. And they're like,
I think that's called prison.
no, dude, no, it's like a legit pedophile community, and it makes sense. I mean, like it's hard to live. That shit doesn't go off your record, you know. Yeah. I don't know, to be honest with you.
They
I
molest
really
their
don't know.
own kids.
That's
Like,
a
what's
little
going on?
that's a little weird. You having a kid and you having that on your record, you know?
I don't think they do. I don't think that doesn't sound realistic to me.
They do, yeah. Let me see what it says.
It's like a gated of like pedophiles,
Pedophile
gated community.
community.
It's called prison.
Nah, man. Well, yeah, but the Florida.
Why Florida though?
Well, because
California?
it's Florida, man.
What?
Let me see. Pedophile community. Miracle Village.
Miracle
of all names, yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
okay.
Miracle Village. It's in Miracle Village, Florida.
Miracle?
Yeah. It's
Jeez. That's like sounds like tempting.
Miracle Village is a
Sounds like a
nickname
trap.
of a community on Muck City Road, about 3 miles from Florida, that serves a haven for registered sex offenders. It is arguably in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, that makes sense.
Surrounded by sugar canes, most isolated and poorest area. It's almost like prison, where no tourist ever goes. It is 40-minute drive to the supermarket. The site was chosen because of its isolation, given that sex offenders residence restrictions do not apply. Yeah.
Okay, well, if they live in nowhere, that's fine.
No, but that's where you go. You can make your pedophile friends. You guys could talk about the old times and shit, reminisce. Well, you got to confess your crimes, though, to get in there, actually. You got to talk about what you did.
Well, that's why you go everywhere. If you're a pedophile, you have to confess to your neighbors that you're like a registered sex offender. But they're all sex offenders, so...
No, you don't have to. I don't know. I haven't looked in too much in that, but you definitely like have to talk about what you did and shit.
So like your pedophile friends?
Pedophile friends? Yeah, they're pedophile friends. 100%. Change the topic, bro. Whatever. I'm not changing the goddamn topic.
Yeah, I think that was that. How did we get the... You brought that up.
The pedophile community.
Yes.
No, but it's true. I mean,
What do
they
you know
have.
about that?
They have, well, it's because there was like a Vice documentary. They have it for everything, every kind of community,
Vice, yeah.
every kind, spiritual communities, everything. It's very common.
Cults.
Cults, yeah, cults. I mean, but cults are everything. Like it's just you have the good cults and the bad cults. So, like everything is a cult. Church is a cult.
Yeah.
Schools are a cult. Schools have their own legend. Like the legend is like, how did they become formed? What obstacles they overcame? Like they all have like their own legend, and like so it's. But the difference is that you have good cults or the bad cults. Like an example of a cult as a school is Brett Weinstein. You know that?
Brett Weinstein. Yeah. Okay.
What happened there? What school was this?
Berkeley.
No, not Berkeley.
Breitbart. No.
No, not Breitbart, bro. Brett Weinstein.
Where he got kicked off the campus because he refused to not.
Yeah, Evergreen.
Okay.
Yeah, that turned into a cult
Okay.
because it became authoritarian. It became like schools are a cult, but that sometimes they become authoritarian, and so they begin to abuse their power. But generally everything's a cult. If you really think about it, everything is a cult. It's just that some are authoritarian, some are not.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, even like political parties are like they're all cults now.
It's
like,
cult. But what's cult short for?
I think a bad cult is like a bunch of people who are like not willing to like talk to anyone about their cult, or like they're not willing to listen to anything else that other people have to say.
Yeah, but that's everything actually.
I don't know. That's
Like with teams, it's your team, so you have a natural bias. Your country is called like a good country has a cult-like figure, has their heroes. Like here it's Washington, right?
Yeah.
But then the defectors of the cult question their heroes. The defectors who want to separate the cult, in other words, terrorism's like terrorism is a way to say the enemy. So here you have people who are anti-Americans, like Black Lives Matter. That's a cult.
Oh shit.
That's a fucking cult. Anti-Americans.
Yeah, you cannot talk about anything else. Like if you defy what their cult stands for, you're the other.
You're the other.
You're the evil one.
But that's a
You're
good cult.
against us.
As a cult, you have to have that.
What's that?
As a cult, you have to have that.
Well, if you're a bad cult,
Even a good cult, you have to have that. To keep people united, you have to have that.
Okay, but seeing other people as evil who are not a part of you and not a part of your cult, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, that's a bad
If
thing.
you
That's
see
a bad thing. Yeah,
everyone that's like doesn't believe in what you believe is evil, is inherently like a bad person,
Mm-hmm.
that's a bad thing. That's not the kind of cult you want to stay away from. But those are the cults are the easiest to get into, to get sucked into. I'm sorry.
Which ones?
Like the Black Lives Matter, because they label you as evil, and you don't want to be evil. No one wants to be seen as evil,
Mhm.
right? So, in order for you not to be evil, you must join our cult.
Yeah, and the good cults prepare they you gotta know exactly. You gotta find the right enemy. You gotta find the perfect enemy.
The common enemy.
The common enemy that unites you. And everything in the cult could be perfect, but if the enemy is incorrect, you're not gonna bring your troop. You're not gonna bring people together under one cause. You know.
Right.
So with America, they picked white people and racism as the enemy because there is a blind spot. When I say blind spot, I mean there is trauma. When you get traumatized, you create blind spots, and you don't think rationally. So you got to find an enemy that makes you angry. Feminism,
it's a sensitive spot.
Yeah, feminism is what? With men.
Right.
Patriarchal men, right?
Yeah.
You can think of Christianity, the devil, right? It has to be, you have to really venerate the enemy and even give them, and even exaggerate how evil they are.
Something that's easy to like be seen as evil.
Very easy. White guy.
Not
Rich
just that,
white guy.
like cops. You know, it's very
Cops.
easy to see them as evil
Mhm.
because generally they're all normal people, you know.
Mhm.
But you know, you arrested by a cop for something stupid one time, you can easily label them as evil because they messed you up over something silly. You
Mhm.
know, like we all had that one experience with that, you know, with a cop or like with a church or somebody who's like religious and they call us evil for not, you know, believing what they believe.
Exactly.
So it seems to be a common enemy that we can all easily see as evil. That's how you sway people into your cult, you know, and then they really make them evil.
Yeah, and like in social groups, you could create the evil ones will be the losers, and we're the cool people,
Right.
And like, oh, those are the nerds, the losers, and so because
Outsiders.
Outsiders.
You don't want to be an outsider,
exactly,
especially when the cult is big and you become the minority.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier for you to be like, oh yeah, I want to belong to this big group of people.
Yeah,
I don't be an outsider. I want to be seen as evil.
it's very easy if you identify a problem to easy like just twist it around and create a cult like following around it. It's so easy, and the people who create a cult like following, a lot of them, they do it because it's just natural. I think they do it because they sort of like do it without knowing it. You know, it's not like they're conscious.
Well,
of
it's an actual thing to like form a cult, whether it's your own family, your own life, like even
families are cults.
I mean,
it's culture.
Yeah, well, that's a family. But we were talking about like how you can make a cult within your own relationship, where you strip your partner out of everything that they know and care about.
Yeah.
So they become your own cult member,
and
you're the cult leader.
And you isolate them.
Yeah,
you brainwash them.
Yeah, and that's actually a very common thing that men do.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah.
They try to like, you know, make you drop all of your hobbies. Even some guys are like, just like they want you to like get rid of your pet, like to that extent, where you're the only one in their life that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
And once they're stripped out of everything that they know and care and love, that's when you have power over them.
Now you tell them who they are. You know?
What do you mean?
You tell them who they are. Once you remove their sense of identity of who they are, you're fucking nothing.
Yeah, you tell them, what's your name? She's like, my name is Jennifer. No, what's your name? No, your name is my girlfriend.
No, my bitch.
My bitch. When people look at you, they think of me.
Yeah.
And that's who you are.
And that's fucked up.
That is messed up, and it exists.
But the problem with that is that nowadays, that's not a good idea because people become disaffected, and then they'll report you. You know, like it's like It's like it's much better to go halfway, not go all the way. Especially if you want to become famous, because then that's gonna bite you in the ass one day. Like you wanna like learning how to create a cult-like following would just put you in another realm of power. Like it's just like in another realm. Like people will die for you, you know.
Yeah.
And to create it, it doesn't take much. It really doesn't. It's very simple. You just have to have a consistent message, consistently.
Yeah, but it's just it's messed up because it's easy to manipulate.
It's
if
meant
you know
well,
how, of course, if you know how to manipulate, it's easy.
well, it's your responsibility to be responsible. You know,
Right.
it's you got to be responsible with that kind of power. But 90% of the time, most people get corrupted. They get a taste of the kind of control they can have over people, and then they'll change. They'll start off with good intentions. And that's the people follow them because they actually have something to offer because they started off with good intention. But then that person becomes corrupted, and all of a sudden their search, what got them there, with their desire for search for knowledge, they lose it because their desire is power. So the material will naturally change.
Yeah, I mean, naturally we crave power, power, money. I mean, it's kind of far fetched, but they're saying that we were creating the image of God, you know. And we all want to be some sort of like a divine form. We always want to be like our status to be as high as possibly can.
Everybody,
Money, fame, success,
women.
We all want that. We
Mhm.
all want that godly status. So that's why these cult leaders are being seen as gods. That's
Yeah.
what they want.
And it's kind of like
The same thing in relationships.
Mhm.
You know, some women who are in toxic relationships see their boyfriend as like this God. You know,
It's because people want to adore someone. Like when you were a kid, your God was your parents. In fact, your parents were as close as God as anything.
Right.
Because they divinely
created you.
They created you. All of it out of nowhere. Food comes out of nowhere, like God bringing manna from heaven.
Right.
You know, your people and shit. You know, like literally, it's like magic. You know,
it is magical.
Yeah. And that kind of if your parents, if you never felt satisfied from your parents, then you're gonna look for somebody to admire. In other words, you're gonna look for somebody whom you could give your power to, who you could adore to feel secure, because you can't feel secure by yourself. So you'll exaggerate their positive traits and you'll ignore their negative traits, like we did with our parents. You know?
Right.
And those people who are in need of,
I don't think we necessarily ignore those negative traits, because I think that's why some people are scarred from their childhood, because like those negative traits become everything that they know.
Well, the thing is that
grow up.
You ignore it in the moment, but when you grow up,
yes,
you realize that they were really flawed, and then you resent them.
Yes, it's embedded in you.
Yeah, exactly.
Those negative traits. You don't. That's why people don't realize when they're like being toxic for whatever reason. It's because of their parents beat them up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I see it in New York subway. Like these parents like beat the shit out of their kids. Like on the subway.
Some of the kids are assholes.
But you don't beat up a kid.
No.
Okay, you can smack them.
Smack them
on the butt one time, but
one time.
Okay, depends what they did. Look, man, I got smacked and I turned up pretty okay.
Exactly.
I didn't get like, you know, like they wouldn't beat me up with like a, how do you call that, wooden roller?
Wooden roller? The fuck? Like a spatula?
No, you know that thing that you flatten.
The hell? They beat you up with that?
No, I didn't get beat up.
Oh, that's fucking abuse.
I would be scarred. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be mentally scarred.
No, yeah, there's some parents who beat their kids with like rulers. Oh, that's school. But yeah, some kids like beating up your kids is not.
It's not smart.
Yeah,
it makes them aggressive, actually. Beating them
up.
But
I knew some people who didn't get beat up at all as kids, and they turned out pretty not okay. Because their parents messed them up in other ways, like.
Yeah, I mean, some of the parents hit you when they're mad. You know, they say like always hit your kids when you're happy. So it's kind of like,
do what?
Always hit your kids happy.
When you're happy?
Yeah. So it's kind of like if your kid misbehaves, you're like, just wait till I'm in a good mood, man. Wait till I'm happy.
No, what?
Yeah, because it's kind of, you don't want to hit your kids when you're angry. So if he fucks up, you're like, just wait till I'm happy.
That's terrible.
I mean,
What if your kid gets an A in school and you're like, good job?
No, I'm saying never will. They're saying don't hit your kids when you're enraged, because you might hit them harder than you think you're hitting them.
Okay, that's licensing for being a parent.
Well, it's almost like don't send that text. Wait another night.
I mean, you're an adult. Control yourself, man.
Well,
Come on.
Some of these kids, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck, man.
Well, that's all you.
Some,
If they're acting up, that's all on you.
well, some kids come out assholes.
Well, it's all about how you raise them.
Yeah, you can't give them away. So you're
I mean,
right.
have you seen that video where this dad is telling his kid that he's gonna beat him up, doesn't do the nene?
What's the name?
This I'm not like
A dance?
Yeah,
He was gonna get a whooping if he didn't do it.
yeah.
Did he?
If he didn't dance, yeah, and he started dancing.
And what? How did people react?
I mean, they laughed.
They laughed? No, like in the comment sections.
Yeah.
They were like, "How dare he is abused?"
I mean, it's messed up. Yes, it's abuse.
yeah, white people. You know, white people were pissed off.
Yes.
White people don't like seeing black parents hit their black kids
Well, yeah, of course.
because they know what's decency. You know, they know what's like. You know, they're always we know more. You know, like the white liberals.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. You don't want to go there, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's like it's like they don't know what the fuck that kid did to piss off the parent.
I don't think he did anything. I think the dad just wanted to make a viral video.
Yeah, I know.
Making his
Yeah,
kid
that parent. Yeah, 100%.
do the name.
That's abuse.
That is abuse.
That's abuse.
I mean, yeah, dude.
That's
I
abuse.
think just making Instagram like accounts for like their kids.
That's weird.
It's abuse.
That's
Or,
weird.
like these YouTube channels that get like 100
It's
million
fucking weird.
subscribers.
That I don't know how you could be. And it was weird are the people who watch it. I'm not gonna call
Those
it
are
weird.
parents that letting their kids watch it, but the parents are like using their kids as like this tool to make money.
Yeah, that's a weird relationship. Like everything has to be on camera.
Yeah.
Like it's like I wouldn't want to be in that kind of family. That's I don't think they're happy, to be honest with you.
The kids.
Yeah, I think people start
I
getting
mean,
bored.
they must be getting everything that they want.
But you take that for granted after a while.
Yeah.
You don't get like after a while, yeah, it's cool, but then after a while it's like normal. But you still gotta work. You know, like it's like
I mean,
fuck.
those kids would not have to work their entire lives because they're set.
Yeah, but it's just
Have you seen those videos?
No, I know.
100 million views.
I know, but I'm curious to see what are the effects it has on those kids, but I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good at all. There's no fucking
I
way.
think when they grow up, they realize that they've been used by their parents.
Yeah, 100%.
And their parents are 100% aware of it.
And once their kids grow up, how the hell are they gonna get content? The parents are they gonna say come back? So we gotta make a video, son. And your son is like, I don't want to do it no more.
No, you know what they do?
What?
They have a new kid.
Yeah. You're right about that.
That's messed up.
You're right. Hispanics do that shit. Actually, they have kids when there's welfare.
Yeah,
we gotta
I
have
heard
an
it.
extra kid.
I heard about that.
Yeah, yeah.
My dad, he's like hiring people, and he told us that this one guy is like having kids so he can buy a new TV. Just like messed up. Thing.
It's you. It's you.
Oh, it's
You imagine that shit? You came here because of the TV.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the new TV, like there's a new TV coming out next year. Like,
But bro, what happened throughout history? Men have used their daughters for money.
for sure. I mean,
Where you gotta give me money
This
to marry
is-
my daughter.
yeah, but I think this is kind of different. This is like you're sucking on the government's tits to like get money by making kids, like making.
That's the point. I mean, if I have 8 kids and they're all twins, you know what's the only thing I'm thinking about?
They're all twins.
Let's just say that. No, let's just say queen 8 triplets, whatever. Let's just say they're all of them hexagons.
No,
you got a hexagon.
I forgot.
The one
Okay.
thing that I'll be thinking of is I cannot wait till this kid's work. Octagon, yeah. I can't wait till they work.
Wait, what?
No, I'll be thinking of I cannot wait till they can work.
Okay. Yeah.
Pay them all minimum wage. I'll let them keep half of the money.
But you have to raise all 8 kids.
Well, I mean, yeah, you gotta, that's a problem.
That sounds like hell on earth.
Yeah, that's
When
a
they're all, when
torture.
they all look the same too.
Fuck me, man. Oh man, there's gonna be some child neglect. There's gonna be some child neglect. I'm gonna have a favorite. I'm gonna have one that I hate.
Yeah. I mean, so they all look the same. Well, except the one who are neglected. But then again,
Yeah, there's gonna be a skinnier one.
Yeah, so they don't look the same anymore.
Yeah, you know, like they'll go from fat to skinny.
Yeah, so you know who's who. Fat 1, fat 2, skinny 4.
Hey man, it's not enough food. I gotta go with the one with the most potential. Who could jump the highest? Who comes out the strongest? Who breathes best?
You put them in like a cage, like whoever comes.
Yeah, whoever
out.
comes out. I want to see who's the stronger one. It's nature. That happens with birds. We're not that far away from
I mean,
birds.
yeah, they are jumping out of like their nest, and like whoever makes it.
Gotta work for it, man.
makes
They already made the first race. You know,
True.
so it's
They
kind of
already
like
won.
now it's a second elimination. You gotta cut it down.
It's like a reality show.
Yeah. You know, they used to do that with black kids.
What?
Like back then they had like what you call it? They had like kids like fight, like black kids. Have you seen the movie Rachel's?
No.
But anyways, like they in order to entertain the white people, they would have black kids from the slaves tie them each other, and they'll have them fight.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
did that happen?
And they'll blind them, and that happened back then.
Where?
In America.
Oh, in America.
Yeah, even in the 50s, they had that.
In the 50s.
I think in the early 1900s, like something like that. Don't quote me.
That's brutal.
But they had kids, you know, fighting. Even though their punches don't hurt that much, it's kids.
I mean, when you're a kid, any punch hurts.
Kids don't punch. It doesn't hurt.
Well, still,
It doesn't hurt. I mean,
when you got a fragile skull, it hurts.
yeah, but you got fragile hands, and they're working hard, so they're tired.
It's too. It's
Bony.
kind of hurt.
I think they're
Do you know there was more slavery going on in the world than back then?
because there's more people.
There's more people, but there's none in the United States, so
Well, there's more slavery in the United States.
there's none.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
But there is more slavery nowadays than.
yeah, you can't. I don't care about that because I can't do nothing about it. I can't be worrying about that. You
Yeah.
know, there's nothing I could do about that.
Yeah,
I feel
it's-
horrible for those people.
Yeah, I
but-
feel horrible too. Like these people who like asking money to like help kids in Africa. I mean, yeah, I care about them, but you can't carry the weight of the world on your shoulders.
can't. No, you
You
can't.
can't because some people do and they collapse
They collapse.
because you just can't. You can't do it. Yeah, you want sure. We want to help everyone. We want to bring everyone to the United States so they have a good life. We cannot do that.
Yeah, you can't.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people want to adopt kids, but you can't adopt all of them. Sure, you can adopt one. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, if you adopt one kid, it's like adopting a whole world. But
Yes, some things are doomed to stay the same. You can't. There's legit things that are hopeless. Legit, 100%.
like what?
North Korea, you can't change that.
I think they're on the path to change.
No way. You can't change communist countries, man. You can't change dictatorships, especially nowadays with nuclear bombs. If it's that's why a lot of countries haven't changed. Did you notice there hasn't been a country that you conquered? You know, like back then they had it. They had invasions. Nowadays they don't have invasions as much.
I mean, we change gradually. I mean, we can change for the worse, but it could change for the best.
It's easy to change for the worse, but it's not easy to change for the best. To change for the best takes a tremendous amount of effort and luck. Most things, I think, most things should naturally change for the worse. It just is.
It's easier.
Yeah, it's easier.
Yeah.
It's like corrosion. It's like it's easier to make a shitty painting than to make a good one. You know,
It's
it takes
easier. Yes. Well, I guess. Well, what if you're talented? Then it's different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's just not a talented people.
I mean, United States changed for us.
Well, they got lucky. We got lucky. We had those good white people in there. The
good white people.
Yeah, they were good white people. They made the Declaration of the Independent Constitution. They were smart.
Nazi Germany.
What about them?
Well, they're not Nazis anymore. Germany changed for the best.
Oh yeah, they changed for the best, 100%. I mean, in fact, they're like the ultimate redemption story because it's been less than 100 years.
Yes.
Less than 100 years.
Who else?
China?
No,
Not China.
I think
Okay.
they turn even more communist over the years.
I
Because
think-
I think the more people you have in a country, the more communist it becomes because you cannot control so many people. They got like 1 billion people there. How can you control 1 billion people?
You don't. It's You don't make it. You don't control it. You just make it diverse. When the
Diverse.
when a culture is diverse, it fixes itself.
There's even more clashes.
No, it's an ecosystem that's barren and doesn't have diversity dies a lot quicker than the ecosystem.
But look at China.
Well, China is. When I say diverse, I mean diversity of ideas, diverse. Like, of course, there's going to be chaos initially, but once the chaos dies down, it's it's good. It's like we had civil war, here we literally had one,
Right.
and then it settled down, and they embraced diversity, and it took a while, but look where we are. It's like a peak.
Yeah, I mean, we've been on a good trend for sure. Like the best.
Been on a good trend, not anymore, but
Yeah, we're pretty much going backwards.
yeah, we're definitely going backwards.
And
100%.
people are literally advocating for like
Communism.
segregation.
Yeah,
People want that. I mean, if you ask like these white liberals and you ask them like a way where you seem like you're on their team, you're like, what do you think about black people needing to have their own safe space? They'll be like, yeah, like their own neighborhood. Yeah, I think that's literally white supremacy.
yeah.
We're
100%.
literally going backwards.
It's just it just looks different because it's like it's on the other side now.
What is the other side?
Now it's black people and Hispanic. I'm not even gonna say black people. I'm gonna say a minority of black people who think that, who have that black superiority, because a lot of them, it's like they're preaching to them that there's nothing wrong with telling black people that it's good to be black. That's good. But I think they create instead of instilling pride in being black, they sort of instill it's kind of like rather than making you confident, they make you arrogant. It's kind of like so it's kind of like I don't know how to put it in words, but it's almost like they're making black superiority. It's like you could be black and racist, that's okay. You could tell you could be anti-Semitic towards a Jewish person, and black people won't talk shit about you. They won't say what you're saying is wrong. It's like it's okay to be racist as long as it's against white people. Because it's almost like saying, "What is your turn? You had the power for all these years. Now it's your turn."
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh, how does it feel for us to be in power now? Huh? It doesn't feel good, right? Nah,
Yeah.
Nobody should be in power. Nobody should have that ability to be racist and not be shunned.
Yeah, no group should be like superior to another. I mean, that's why you need to be united.
The women though,
What?
I don't know. It's like kitchen and stuff.
Keep in the
cook.
kitchen. But they're still American.
Still Americans. You would think that the best chefs. You think the best chefs are women?
Yeah, you would think that.
It's like the most. But do you think maybe it's right? You would think that, right? Like when you think of the top chefs in the country,
I think of Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon. But like I think he's just famous.
Well, that too, but he is a famous chef. I mean, the only chef I can think about is like the one chick from Friends. Rob's sister.
Rob's sisters.
I mean, it's fictional.
Let me see. Top chefs
She's a fictional character.
in USA. Let me see how
Okay.
many are women. Let me see.
Oh,
We're going to talk about the most successful chefs. One.
okay.
Okay, let's go to the top 10.
Wait, that wasn't a woman.
Well, I mean, let's go to the top 10. That was
Okay.
he was like in the bottom 20.
No, but you're like counting. You're like seeing.
Yeah, let me see. Top 20 chefs. Let me see. Top 10 chefs in America. Okay. Thomas, number 1. A guy. 2, Mario. Guy.
Yeah, Mario.
3, Eric, another guy. 4, what the fuck are the black ones? 4,
They
William,
want a black woman now.
guy. 5, guy.
Oh God.
6, guy. Holy shit! You would think 7
there we
women.
go, okay.
We got a woman in the house. There you go.
Can you please say her name?
Oh, her name. Alaya. Yeah, right.
Elijah.
Elijah.
Okay, Elijah.
Yeah.
Okay.
8, guy. 9, a woman. Okay.
Okay. Why do you sound surprised?
Because I'm expecting a man, Paula. And 10. So 2 out of 10 are women. And that's a little weird. You will think that most of the chefs are, but then let's talk about top pastry chefs.
Okay.
Baking. Like
yeah. I like me.
top pastry chefs in USA. Let's see.
Please be women.
Let's see. Top 10 pastry chefs in America. Okay. Give me the names. All right. George Ebo. That's a guy. Okay, I can't see. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So you have out of 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 out of 10 are women. The
Okay.
top pastry
Don't
chefs in
forget the
America.
one black guy.
And okay, we got a black
You
guy
wanted
down.
a black guy.
And Asian. It looks more diverse, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Asians are good.
So I think this has more diversity.
And baking.
Baking. Yeah, I mean, pastry is baking.
Yeah.
They're not called bakers.
Pastry, yeah.
Yeah, it's not pastry chefs. Yeah, it shows you. I mean, that's weird. You know, why are women going towards baking? You have Easy Bake thing, I guess.
Is it? Easy. Nothing's easy.
No, they have the thing called Easy Bake, and that was geared towards girls.
What's Easy Bake?
Easy Bake is like a little mini oven for kids to learn how to bake shit.
Come on. Don't look.
But it's like, but you think though that that's what a woman would do.
Yeah, I mean that is kind of interesting. I didn't think about like. I don't think they're being like suppressed, like, right? There's no oppression in like that industry towards women, right? I don't
No,
think
there's
so.
not.
I mean, it all comes down to
You would think
if you make
I mean,
good
you would
food.
think that if you prefer to have a man or a woman in the kitchen, you would pick,
I mean, naturally you would pick a woman, right?
yeah. Who makes the sandwiches?
Right. Well, what about sandwich?
Sandwich maker, the top
Yeah.
sandwich makers.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think
Yeah, I
that I don't
that
think
makes
I don't
sense.
think there's like a sandwicher.
It's gotta be
Nah, it's not.
a good sandwich.
Nah, that's more like that's not like it's not like pastry chef, sous chef.
I
main
mean,
chef.
you can make a good combination sandwich, good bread.
Yeah, but there's no like specific sandwich like person. Like there's no like name for sandwicher. There's a pizza guy.
You just said it's sandwich.
That's not well, yeah, but like that's not
Pizza guy, come on.
pizza guy. Yeah, the pizza chefs. What the fuck do you call it?
It's like I think an Italian name.
Yeah, it's just some bullshit. They roaming around.
I forgot. I think they have a name.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you would think that you would initially pick a woman to like make the. I mean, my grandma makes good food. I mean, she's not a chef, but I don't see my grandpa making food.
Now, if you ask me how many not unqualified chefs, but how many people know how to cook that are not cooks, I would say women.
Yes,
I would say women.
I
But
think
professionally, unfortunately, it looks like the top chefs are men, or they're picked because they're men. Maybe there's some toxic masculinity going on where they're only picking the guys.
based on what being a guy.
Yeah,
Maybe you pick based on the good food.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, but I would rather date a woman who's a masseuse than a chef.
Really?
100%. Yeah, it says a lot. The fact that you chose a profession that means giving pleasure to people,
Food.
it's not the same. The girl that I date, she's a masseuse,
Okay.
and she's always rubbing my back. It's like she enjoys caressing.
Okay.
You know?
But that takes a lot of effort.
No, not her. It's like that's her
Professionally?
default mode. No,
Professionally, it takes effort.
yeah, but naturally, that's like her default mode. Like she's like always like doing something, like just like always doing something. Like
Okay, I mean, she's showing affection.
yeah, but most women, you can't just say like if you tell a woman rub my back, she'll rub your back for 5 minutes and stop. You
You're
know?
talking about like professionally?
Yeah, she's a professional masseuse. Yeah.
My mom is professional masseuse. She can't take more than like 3-4 people a day. Like she's done.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's a tough job.
No, I know
But
it's a tough
food,
job.
yeah, food is also it's messy. It takes time, money.
It takes more time actually, and like a lot of preparation.
Yeah, I mean, giving a massage is free. Giving a massage, it's free. You don't have to like do any preparation. You just get on the bed and massage away.
Yeah. You think they still have happy ending spots here? How do you even get them? How do you get like Asian masseuse? Where do you get that number?
Why does it have to be Asian?
I mean, they're all Asians, but how do you find them though? Not for me though.
Asking for a friend?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, just go to Chinatown.
How do you know which ones are the happy ending ones?
I think my friend told me they just ask you towards the end.
Yeah, but then you already paid.
No, you think I think you pay extra.
Let me see, happy ending. Because it's kind of like permanently closed. No, this is literally a spot called happy ending. That's ballsy.
Is that in Chinatown?
Yeah, that's ballsy. I'm like, bro, you really gonna call it happy ending? Like,
Hey, I mean, Chinese people straight up. They
you get what you say. We're not gonna lie to you. Let me see. Let me see massage parlors that are open 24
But
hours.
is it called happy ending #1 United States?
What do you mean?
You know, #1.
Sucky number one. Nah, Chinese girl. She actually said that to me when I was in London. She's like sucky.
She said that.
Yeah, I was like, I cannot believe they actually say that.
Oh my god.
Like sucky. And then she brought in her manager. Cause I was like,
oh
yeah, I was like, I didn't know it was a massage parlor that had sex, to be honest with you. Cause the day before I went to the one next to them and it was good. I was like, you know what? I feel adventurous. Let me go to the other one, you know?
You went to the next one.
Yeah, I went to the next door just to see, right?
Very adventurous of you.
Yeah. And then when this lady came, when I went, first of all, it's in the basement. So you have the storefront, you have like a Asian herb store in the front, but then the massage place is downstairs. But they advertise it as a massage and herb place, right? So when I went downstairs, there was a lady dressed professionally. She was dressed professionally.
Right.
And then she was like, just call over here. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then that same lady came in a skirt, a mini skirt, like a little, like a Girl Scouts kind of skirt. And I was like, okay, that's interesting uniform, you know? And then she started massaging me, but when she was massaging me, she was like, her body was like on top of me.
The full body massage. I forgot what's it called.
It's like full body. It's like,
No, there's a name for it.
Skin to skin massage, contact.
There's a name for it, like a specific name.
Some bullshit like that. And then but 1 minute in, I'm like, this is like a shitty fucking massage. This is pretty
I
horrible.
mean, you signed up, didn't you know?
No, I thought it was like a regular massage parlor.
But didn't you have the same experience the place next door?
Then place next door was professional. The place next door even put a blanket on top of me, to be honest with you. They didn't let me naked.
Put a blanket on.
Not these people. They're like, take it off. You know, and then when they would massage me, they would have touched my ass, but like they'll like graze my ass crack.
Yeah.
Like just graze it. And then it's not fully, but you wonder. So the whole time I'm like, what the fuck is this? I wasn't even comfortable. She was like, you're a little tense. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm tense. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Your butthole was like shutting down.
Oh yeah, I
like
was squeezing.
cutter.
Yeah, I was squeezing. Yeah.
Especially when they're like grazing their finger next to your butt.
Oh, dude. Oh yeah.
That would be scary.
And then like after like 20 minutes, and then she was like, turn around. And I was like, okay. And then she was like, you want sake? And I was like, no. But then I thought about it 5 minutes later because she looked disappointed. I felt bad, you know, like there was a little tear coming down her face.
Okay.
And then I was like, you know what? Do you have a coworker? And she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, you have a coworker? And she was like, 1 second. She came. Her manager came. She's like, oh, you want one? Ooh, they pointed like, oh. Go like that. And then before they went, I'm like, oh, nice, very nice. And we just started going. Her fucking manager.
Oh, did they really go like this? No.
I swear to God, bro,
Oh
it's
God.
not. They said the sucky, the one like that, the one like that, like the whole shebang. And then
when they were done, they're like,
well, they don't bow. They give like a little bow, like a small bow. But like, it's like they were like, oh, you want another 30 minutes? Because it was like by 30
wait, did
minutes.
you go at the end like this?
I went like that. Like I felt ashamed. Okay, I was like, I don't know what happened now.
Yeah.
I felt weird because I didn't go for it. I didn't go for that. I just wanted to get a massage.
Yeah, right.
I swear to God, yeah, because I did not know about.
If you were going to get a massage, you would go to the same place.
No, because I wanted to see what different style of massage they had.
I mean, great.
I swear to God, I didn't know about massage parlor. Now I know though. Now I know, and it's I went there and and it was by 2 Asian girls, and then the next day I went, it was a different girl.
Wait, next day
I went again.
you went again, of course. Very interesting that you didn't explore different places or different styles.
Well,
Or sucky.
I wanted to see the kind of people they had, and then they had another woman, an older woman, a 45-year-old woman. I was like, "Fuck me, man."
Oh.
Yeah, she wasn't that. And then she was like, routinely at the end, she was like, "Sucky, sucky." She didn't say "sucky, sucky" though. She was like, "Do you want to?" She'd go like that.
Okay.
That's like, this means like "sucky, sucky" to them. And then I was like, I feel guilty.
You feel guilty.
Again, she cried a little bit, a little tear.
Oh wow.
And I was like, whatever, go ahead. But
Go ahead.
but bro, she was so attracted to me, my dick didn't even get hard.
Oh,
I stopped at halfway and I was like, you know what, I'm good.
Where was the manager?
She wasn't there.
That's disappointing.
I asked to no, actually no, she was, but she was with another customer.
Oh, man.
That's when I got turned off because I saw my same manager when she saw another guy and she was happy. And I'm like, I thought she's happy for me. You know?
See the
And-
point
and-
exactly.
I-
You get disappointed
it felt
when you
bad.
don't
I didn't
see
like-
other dudes.
I didn't like it, man. I thought she was like excited for me. And then another dude, and then I heard everything too. I was like,
Oh, everything.
well, because it's like coincidentally, I went early. I went early in the morning.
Okay.
I didn't want to get them when they were tired. I want to get them when they're energized, had their coffee,
Okay.
you know. And there was no one there. Like, and I was like, okay.
That's so weird.
And so what
What,
do you
were they
expect to
laughing
hear?
at the guy? No.
Not laughing, but you know,
Giggling?
giggles, yeah, giggles. Yeah.
I would be upset. Giggling at me?
It felt
I'm like
weird.
sitting there all naked giggling.
It felt weird. Just
More
maybe
business
they're
for me.
maybe they're giggling for your dick.
I don't think that's a good thing.
I don't know about that. I don't mind. Look, nothing.
Can you imagine going like not like going to a sucky place, but you're with a girl and she's, like you take off your pants, she goes like hee hee hee.
Nah, not take off your pants, but more when they're sucking your dick, they're giggling. They're happy. It means they're happy. It means they're having fun. They're high fiving each other. You know,
I think it's for the money.
no, but when you're with
You
friends,
giggle when you make money.
no, when two girls are sucking your dick and they're happy about it, they giggle. They fucking giggle. Always giggle. It's fun. They're doing something mischievous.
I'd be like, hey, what's funny? What's so funny?
I don't know. I know what's funny. I know what's funny.
What is funny?
That they're happy, bro. They would not giggle if they're not having fun. Trust me.
But giggle?
Giggle. It's more like it. Look,
They should seem happy, but not giggle.
it's kind of like they're sucking dick.
You giggle at high school when
You haven't seen porn?
I giggle.
Women will be look, man. Women will be going down on you, and they look at each other like, like I don't know. I've seen it before. That's all I'm saying. It's a sign of excitement. When they don't giggle, it means they're nervous.
Yes, or they do it, not while. I mean, okay, if they giggle before they do it, all right, cool.
You trying to tell me that you haven't had sex, you haven't smiled at, and the girl smiles at you, and she kind of giggles. Like you're like don't joke. She's like, oh, sorry. She's smiling. You have to have something happen.
Sure,
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe like
but
some
that's different than what you're telling me.
they're sucking your dick, and then she's like, "Ooh, let me get that." Oh, I'm sorry, girl. And they're like,
I
I don't know, man. Look, let me see what the hell this. The job. Where is it? Was this place? I don't know.
Where was this place? Sign me
Yeah,
up.
it's actually. Yeah, I even showed the photo where
Oh, you did.
Yeah. You can never tell it's a sex party place.
No, dude. If a girl like starts going down on me, all right, dude.
What? So you want her to cry? You want her to fucking cry and shit?
I'm like, what's so funny?
She's happy. She's happy.
You don't giggle. It's
bro,
it's
not-
awful.
Bro, nothing's better than when a girl is smiling next to your dick.
Sure, but that's it. That's where it's
Okay, all right. Then you could just okay. So you like silence then? But when a girl smiles, motherfucker, you think if a girl is smiling?
Okay, let's put it this way: first time, weird. If you're like with the girl for like the 50th time and she giggles, yeah, sure.
All right, then this just
But the first time, all right.
bro. And look, in my experience, nothing's better than when a girl looks happy.
I agree.
So what's the problem? She's happy.
Did you ever have it when a girl giggle at you,
Yeah.
but not some sort of parlor?
Look, bro. Anytime a girl
My
giggles,
point.
what do you, No, even at a party they giggle.
Sure, but outside of a party.
Yeah, they
In real life.
Yeah, they giggle. Yeah,
First time.
because they're happy.
First time.
Yeah,
As they do it.
Yeah.
They giggle.
100%. 100%. They've done it. They're 100% they've done it. Yep.
I don't know what point.
Why do you think they'll giggle? Why when they giggle, you think they're making fun of it? Because when your dick is not small, you know it's not small. So clearly they're not.
Sure, but still, why giggle?
Women
It's like
giggle.
imagine like a woman, like she's wearing a bra that makes her boobs look bigger, and when she takes off her bra, I mean, yes, you're excited for the boobs, but they're not as big as they seem.
Yeah, that's
with the bra. You're like,
yeah, that's okay. That's a nervous giggle. That's a nervous giggle right there.
not nervous giggle, but it's like, okay, yes, I'm excited for the boobs. They're not as big as I want
Exactly.
them to be because the bra tricked me. I wouldn't giggle.
Exactly, you wouldn't giggle. But if they're humongous, and you're sucking on them titties, you're like, oh, let's go. You would.
Even if they're humongous, I wouldn't giggle like a little boy
Well, you're not a guy. You ever seen guys giggle?
during sex.
No, you ever seen guys giggle?
Yeah, sure, not very frequently.
Exactly, but it's more frequent for women to giggle.
Sure.
So it's kind of like it's kind of like a guy will smile like, yeah,
I
a
don't
woman.
think- I don't think giggling is too much of a sexy thing. Like
To me, it is.
all the time, and as
To me
we
it
do it, I think it should be like more mysterious. I don't know. I don't think giggling is sexy.
To me, it is, man.
Like I wouldn't giggle at a woman, even if her body was perfect. I'd go like in my head, be like, yeah. But that's it. You don't.
But that's the way you do it. Women will giggle. So look, it's not all of them. I would say the percentage of women that giggle when they're sucking my dick is like 20%. You can say that.
Yeah, it's a low percentage.
Yeah, but it's like when she's happy, she's like, oh, they'll fucking giggle sometimes, especially if it's two girls.
If they're like drooling and stuff, yeah.
And sometimes when it's two girls, they'll look at each other and it's almost like they're smiling because they're doing something crazy. Like,
yeah, I guess if it's two girls, there's some sort of like back and forth. So yeah, I could see them giggle.
yeah, I was referring to two girls.
I guess that would make more sense.
It's
I
their
could see
way
that.
of saying they're happy, they like the dick. If they don't giggle, I don't think they're having too much fun, bro. That's the way I see it.
Well, they shouldn't look miserable.
I've seen a few. I mean, I've seen a few.
Look
Now, I remember one time when I was in Mexico a few years ago, I hit up it wasn't a few years ago. It was actually 3 weeks ago, actually. I was like, you know what, man? Let me test these massage places here. So I hit them up. And I think I told you where 3 girls came, right?
Okay.
And when the 3 girls came, I thought they were friends. The way they came, it was like a taxi cab was waiting outside. And the taxi cab was like, here's the girls. And I'm like, he's too fucking. He was smiling a lot. I was like, I don't like that smile. I've seen that's a fake ass fucking smile. He's not a real taxi guy. You know,
Yeah,
he's not a real taxi guy. The girls came up, and they were all like just awkward, right? And I'm like, all right, guys, let's go.
Okay.
I went into the room, and then they were like, okay, who starts? I'm like, oh no. I'm like, fuck me, these girls. And I asked them, I was like, what do you guys do? Did you guys like suck dick together? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. And then they were like, hey, let's take turns. I'm like, take turns? What do you mean take turns, man? No, we ain't no taking no goddamn turns. This is like a joint venture. We're working together. Teamwork.
Team effort.
Team effort. This is not a relay race where it's like one person passes the baton. You know?
Wait, who were these girls again?
It was in Mexico. 3 girls, right?
Okay.
And I called them up from a massage place.
Right.
And then I was like, and then they told me like what they did and stuff like that, but they didn't do it. But I'm like, you know what? I paid them in full because I didn't want a problem with their pimp. Paid them in full. I was like, you know what? Fine. Sorry for the inconvenience, but I don't want this shit because you guys are not even gonna do this. I felt bad because if they felt like they didn't want to do it. I was like, I'm not dealing with this. You guys don't look happy. You guys are not even giggling. You know, like they didn't look happy.
Yeah, I mean, come on, that's your job. You gotta seem happy. It's like when you're a waiter, you gotta seem like you're.
They weren't even doing it right. You know, like they look sad, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Anyways, I sent them back home, and then I had another number of another girl, and I was like, yo, what's up? And she was like, hey, papi, and I was like, so what do you guys do? And they were like, oh yeah, we do. I have a friend. We suck dick too. We do it together. And I was like, oh, okay, come on over. Different number. Here you go. This same bitches came. I was like, are you guys playing a prank on me? I was like, I was texting another woman.
Was it 2 out of the 3?
No, all 3. Same taxi cab driver.
Oh my god.
And I was like, are you guys playing a joke? Did you guys know it was me? And and I even asked you guys if you guys do this. You guys say yeah, but when back then you guys didn't do it. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm done. The same women. I was like, this is a fucking joke, man.
Yo, the pimp like.
I think they
like-
understood. They understood. Come on, that's ridiculousness. Even the
So
pimp,
what
they
happened?
just left. Even the pimp understood. He had to understand. You know what I'm saying? That's
They
like
didn't
black.
like come at you with like a machete or something.
No.
Oh,
I left the
fucking
next
with
day.
my
I
girls.
left the next day. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I fucking left the man.
He was looking for you in your room with a machete. Ah.
Yeah, that's one of the problems, man. Yeah, they pimped me. Yeah.
Yeah, you got pimped.
I mean, you know, it's better. It's better to pay that than the alternative.
What's the alternative?
Women in that industry are vindictive, bro.
Really?
Don't
That's their job. You can't be vindictive in your job.
They
unless
hate men.
you're a
They
woman.
hate men because of what they're doing. They secretly resent men for what they're doing. So it's kind of like if you piss them off, you don't want to piss off
I don't
a
think
pay
they
worker.
care.
I think that just if you piss them off, if you piss off a sex worker, they'll. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Not a good idea.
Of course, well, they have a pimp.
Yeah.
I don't think about. But like, what can they do? Like, bite it off?
You don't know, bro. You don't know. You don't know what they have with them, especially 3 girls. You don't know what they have. It's
Yeah.
better to just avoid the problem, pay it off.
Yeah, I mean, 3 girls can
Fuck
basically
you up.
bitch you up. Yeah,
Yeah,
they can
they,
beat you up.
or they have drugs with them, drug you. Nah, man. I'd rather just
Nah,
give
they
them the
wouldn't
money.
drug you. How do they drug you?
There's drugs out there.
Yeah, for sure. But like, how would they drug you?
Well, there's something called the devil's powder. It's Colombian.
Okay.
You go, and you, and yeah,
you know at the moment they do it.
Well, they go like that.
But they get it probably too.
No, and then you don't breathe.
Oh, they're like,
Or just one person who goes like that, and the other ones are like far away. By the time you react, you already held it.
how do they call it? The devil powder?
The powder's devil, something like that. It's
Okay.
Colombian.
How do you say it?
El powder del diablo.
That's
Yeah.
what I hear. The powder. Yeah.
El powder del diablo. Yeah.
That's scary.
Hmm?
That's scary. What the hell is that? Never heard about that.
Yeah, it's they use it in Colombia, where if you take it, they'll you'll lose your ability to say no. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and you'll even go to the ATM and give them your money. That happens a lot. Yeah, it's that's why that drug is so crazy, because you'll willfully be very compliant. It's also a date rape drug too.
I could see that, but that's too obvious. Like going like with the powder like this.
No, you
It's
could be
dangerous for you too, like to get some powder in your eye or
the way it works is that I don't fucking know, but the point is that it's efficient enough where the other one could get it, but you don't. You know?
that's
Yeah, you could.
nuts.
Huh?
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's
It
not.
doesn't sound realistic though. The ability to like not say no.
Some drugs, it's like laughing
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
gas.
there's some. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, when you have laughing gas, you feel very like.
Laughing gas, awesome.
So I'm saying you sort of are chilled about people doing anything. Yeah, sure. Yeah, take my money. You know.
I think it's about how mentally strong you are. It's like, you know how there's some people who drugs don't really affect them. Because they're like so
I don't know about that.
that's the word.
Mentally strong.
Not just mentally strong, but like not resistant, but stubborn.
Immune. Oh, I just think some of those
Stubborn
people.
mentality.
Nah, I don't think so. I disagree with that. I think some of those people just biologically the drug doesn't work on them. Like legit biology. Some people could take cocaine and not feel high because their bodies are resistant to it.
Well, maybe because they're used to it.
No. Some people
Oh,
they're literally resistant. It's like it doesn't affect them. Some people.
Oh.
Yeah, some people are immune to some drugs.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm immune to weed.
And some people could smoke. Some people can't get high off of weed.
Yeah, that thing does nothing to me.
Well, maybe you don't inhale.
I do. Every time I try, I inhale.
Well, it does. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
What?
Exactly. It doesn't work on you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Try other drugs. Crack.
That's a bit too much.
No, just try a little bit of crack.
I don't want crack.
A little bit of crack.
Come on, man. I'm already white, so I'm gonna be called cracker.
You look a good crackhead, actually.
Oh, come on.
You got the clothes. You got the
what
the
are
hat.
you saying?
You got the hat. Yeah, the hat.
What about that? It's a regular beanie.
You seen Tyrone Biggums?
What?
Tyrone Biggums.
No, sounds like a black dude.
Chappelle Show. Of course, it's Tyrone.
Tyrone, London Tyrone.
Yeah, Tyrone Biggums. He made the Tyrone Biggums. He made the crackhead hat. This hat isn't even fucking the same color.
Come on.
The same color.
Oh, it's a dude that goes like this.
Yeah. Even the same color. I told you I wasn't lying. And the same jacket, bro. I told you. You know, just put a little dust in your lips.
That could be like milk.
Yeah, a little milk, some cum. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, cum. You know, a little cum. Jerk.
Not gonna. Maybe mushrooms.
Hmm?
Maybe mushrooms. Something natural.
I don't think it's that easy to be a crackhead when you take mushrooms. You'll be too enlightened for that. You're not gonna have that crackhead superpower.
I don't want to be a crackhead. What the hell is a superpower for a crackhead?
They have incredible strength.
Well, because they don't realize they.
No, crackhead are known for Superman type of feats. They're known for that shit. They'll jump off of a second floor and not get injured.
You mean not? They don't feel hurt.
They'll lift up fucking cars. They're showing crackheads do that shit. Lifting cars.
Crackheads like mad skinny. Usually.
That's the point. It's crackhead strength. It's legit. It's legit a thing. Crackheads have more power.
I think I'll pass on that. I think mushrooms is better.
Oh, of course it's better. It's better to be a hippie. You know,
not to be a hippie, but
you're not gonna be thrown in the streets. You're a part of the streets.
Find myself.
Huh?
I'm gonna find myself in the streets if I do a crack or some shit like that.
Find yourself?
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Like what?
I don't know.
What?
I never did crack.
I'm just gonna do a lot of crack, suck a dick here and there.
See, I don't want to suck any dick behind no subway. Right?
Yeah, you're gonna end up sucking dick if you're a crackhead. 100%. Yeah, you'll end up sucking some dick for crack.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
For what?
For crack?
So I do crack to suck dick so I can get paid so I can buy more crack.
That's pretty much it. Just
That's a brutal loop.
It is a brutal loop.
My
yeah,
God,
it's and why would you want a crackhead blowjob? See, they don't giggle.
Yeah, exactly.
Crackheads don't giggle.
They do the job.
They do the job, and it's like a dry blowjob because the crack causes you to not drink a lot of water, so you have a lot of that's why you have ashy lips because it's dry.
It's like putting your dick in like a sandpaper.
Sandpaper, yeah, it's like jacking off with sandpaper. It's not good at all. No.
Don't they lose their teeth though?
Yeah, because they start brushing their teeth.
I don't think that's really good. I think just like the crack is messing up your teeth completely.
Yeah, but a lot of it is that they're in the streets and they don't brush their teeth.
True.
You know, it's when you're in the streets, you don't brush your teeth. Even rhymes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then you have the crack lips, crackhead face, and stuff like that, which is sad.
Crack beanie.
You know, no more work on for yourself. Sandpaper, yeah, man. Can be a crackhead. Crackhead and a stripper will be the goal, not to be. Yeah, I'm dating a stripper in Mexico.
Currently,
A Russian stripper.
a Russian stripper in Mexico.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that she's fat as shit. Like she has a fucking unbelievable body. First of all, right?
Okay.
And she dresses with a lot of like colorful, bright neon colors.
It's a Russian thing.
Yeah, but exactly right. But she told me that she worked until 10 p.m. all the time. So every time she hung out with me, she came after 10 p.m. It's because she was like different time zone in Russia. So that makes a lot of sense, right? You finish work at 10 p.m. It's a different time zone because you're in Mexico, you know?
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, cool. And I was like, well, you could come over here and do your work here. She was like, nah.
Do your work here.
Do your work in my apartment. We could chill out, you know? She's like, nah, I cannot. I have to do it by myself. I was like, whatever. But then one day she came over and she was dressed in a very like hooker outfit.
And she came back from work.
Yeah, she's like, I'm done with work. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what you got those clear high heels for? I'm like, yo, come inside, man.
Oh, you didn't know.
I didn't know. I was like, come inside.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. And then I didn't put too much thought because I trust people. So I left and then I came back. But when I was in New York City, 2 weeks. No, like I think it was September. I was in New York City before I went back to Mexico. It dawned on me. I'm like, okay, colorful dressing, really hot, Russian, living in a good neighborhood, always comes late, dresses really bright. I'm like, this bitch, she has to be an escort. That's what I thought. It's like, she's a fucking escort. Like everything added up. I was on shrooms, so it's like everything connects. So then I was like, interesting. So then when I met her again, she had like a different vibe. It was like I knew she wanted to tell me something, And then and I'm like, okay. And then she started telling me a lot of her friends are strippers. I'm like, okay, everything's making sense, And then she was like, by the way, yeah, that's. And I was like, and I was like, by the way, do you strip?
Do you strip?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm a stripper. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, because she doesn't tell people instantly.
Yeah.
But I thought it was prostitution, to be honest with you. That's what I thought at first.
I guess that's better.
Stripper, yeah, it's better being a stripper. Yeah.
Well, it depends what kind of stripper.
She's a straight stripper.
Just stripper.
She's straight.
She strips.
No, I'm saying she's straight. She's heterosexual.
Yeah, I don't think like she just strips.
Yeah, she just strips. Yeah, and she has like a lot of and the people who she strips with are all Russians. And apparently there's like a Russian network around the world. I sound like Alex Jones. There's like a Russian network of strippers where they send them to different parts of the world.
No, it's true.
Yeah, and then it's like, so that's why you randomly see a lot of Russians in one area or another area, and she makes bank doing that shit.
No, it's true. You have those here in Brooklyn too. You have like all these like Russian prostitutes, like brothels.
Where they at?
Come on, man.
Where?
I'll tell you later.
Where? Tell me.
In Brooklyn somewhere.
How do you find them?
I'll give you this one dude's content.
Word?
Yeah, you know him.
Who?
The Russian with the mustache.
The DMT guy who does DMT?
No, the guy who was always dressing nice. He's Russian. He's got a bald head.
He knows?
Yeah.
How does he know?
Because he ghosts them all the time.
Text him right now.
Right now?
I would love to interview one of them. No, I don't think they would.
Yeah. No. That's you want to mess with those.
Yeah, because you got the Russians.
The Russian mafia. Yeah, you don't want to mess with the Russian mafia. It's completely taken over around like someplace Brighton Beach around that area.
For real?
Yeah. The all Russian. It's been taken over completely.
I mean, if you don't, what are they selling?
Their bodies.
Oh, interesting. How much are they? I bet they're expensive.
I mean, from what he said, no. That's what he told me. Like for his standards, I mean,
what does he say? How much he pays?
Can I say it though?
Yeah, say it.
$250.
A lot.
Is it?
For one?
Yeah. I mean, these are New York prices, man. This is not Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico is like 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's. I don't know.
I think that's a lot. That's a lot.
I don't know.
That's a lot. I wouldn't do that. I'd rather go to Colombia. That's the case. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I guess for New York, it's. Yeah, he says he goes there all the time, and he had a wife.
A Russian sex worker wife?
No, he had a regular wife.
He had a wife?
Yeah, to get citizenship.
Oh, shit, he did that?
Worse.
He did that? Like,
yeah, behind her back.
Wow, how did a girl like though? I mean, how the hell did you get that girl? Like, how do you find that girl?
I mean, it's a good question. But she was willing to sacrifice herself.
To suck?
No, to
sacrifice.
Yeah,
sacrifice.
Okay. To help him get the citizenship. I mean, it was real.
For real?
Yeah, it was. They had a real relationship, but
it happens.
On the side, he was getting that. What's the Russian food?
I don't know Russians have
food. Fish. He was getting that side gefilte fish.
Filter fish? That's like their food?
That like a puffy fish. I don't know what it's called.
I've never had Russian, like legit. Like I don't even know how it looks.
I think their food is very pale. But I'm sure it's good. I'm sure some Russian food.
I don't think it's good. I think it's good. I think
it's not spicy.
The best foods come from hot climates.
True.
They come from hot climates. Mexico, South America, Africa, maybe Israel.
Just what about cheeseburger, man?
Well, that's basic. Everyone has it.
Still,
no, that don't count. That's not your country's food. I'm saying like original, like cultural food. The best ones come from like cold places.
Yeah, Iceland have terrible food. They eat like sharks and stuff.
I would like to eat shark. I'll eat a shark.
It sounds badass, but I think it's gross.
I'll bite the shit out of a shark.
What about Japanese food? That's not.
I don't know. I don't know about Japanese food. I don't like it. I don't like the way they cook.
Oh come on.
No, they don't cook their steak enough. It's too. I don't know. It feels soggy. A lot of it feels soggy. To be honest with you,
I don't know.
I don't
man.
like it.
Chinese food, man. Holy crap, it's the best if you ask me.
Chinese food is good, but not
Chinese.
Japanese.
Japanese.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good with Japanese food.
Do you notice how all Chinese places have like the same menu?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird.
No, I mean it's a I mean it's like a bodega. They also have the same food.
Yeah, but they all have literally the same menu.
Why change it up?
All over the United States.
Why change it up?
I don't know. Change it up. So
No, some people don't change it. They just add something. They'll add like plantains, which is Spanish food. They'll add like
to their menu.
Yeah. They'll add like a little bit of like tacos, maybe. Like
Chinese taco.
They don't fuck. They'll take anything from other cultures and just put it in there. They put chicken wings and fried rice. That's black.
Chinese.
That's black.
Said fried rice.
Fried rice? No, they put fried chicken and fried rice. Who the fuck do you think they're catering to?
Say fried rice.
Fried rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like when they're angry, when you're on the phone, like making a like you're trying to order something, yeah, fried rice, yeah, fried rice.
Oh, they got telepathy, bro. They know who you are by just your voice.
That's true.
They come in and they'll know exactly what you ordered.
Yeah, they actually remember. Every time I go there, I just walk in, I don't say anything, just give them the money.
Yeah.
Fried rice.
I remember one time I ordered dumplings and I didn't go and pick it up. And then they called back and they're like, we know who you are. Don't come back. I'm like, holy shit.
Well, you know, pick up dumplings.
Yeah, they knew exactly who I was. And when I went there one day to get like soy sauce, because I bought my own dumplings from another place.
Oh, that's mad rude.
But they didn't give me the soy sauce. So I went there, yo, can I get some sauce? And they're like, we remember, yo. I was like, fuck, man. It's like, what the, like, were you working?
They got like a picture of you on the back.
I don't fucking know, but how the fuck did he know? It's like, is it the same person? Is it like instincts passed down to all? I don't fucking know. That was crazy. Yeah, they got Asian telepathy.
They're taking questions from the crowd or something.
Huh? I don't know what they're saying, to be honest with you. What's Alexis Facebook? That fried rice.
That fried rice.
How many years I've been since? Oh, y'all on my years alive, I've never seen a Chinese restaurant commercial. The food speaks for itself.
True. Well, I mean, it's just everywhere. So yeah.
They do hand out flyers, motherfucker.
True. Yeah, they do.
Like
that. That's how they.
That's how they market.
Yeah, that's how they market.
That's how they market. They hand out flyers, like they put it everywhere.
They don't even give you. They just like put it.
And they all look the same. You wouldn't know which flyer from which store that is.
Is that racist towards flyers?
Huh?
Is that racist towards flyers?
No, but it's like red letters.
Red letters, black letters.
Yeah, and then you see like
the red ones are the spicy.
The red ones are the spicy.
Yep.
And it's like the same amount of pages. Then you have like a pagoda, as they're like their what you call it? Their not icon. Their logo is like a pagoda, a red pagoda.
Yeah.
It's pretty predictable.
And I think the one next to my house is called Chinese food #1.
Yeah, Chinese food #1 or China House.
Chinese food #1, Space Rocket Cowboy.
No, their titles. It's like so. Well, that's ballsy. First of all, #1 Chinese.
Ballsy.
That's pretty ballsy.
#1 Chinese Cowboy.
But you know what? People buy it. They'll buy into it. Actually, if you call yourself #1, people will start repeating it, even though it's not true.
#1 Chinese food.
#1. Yeah. Like China House, Everything House, or Wing Dynasty. Yeah, Wing Dynasty.
That's what they sell.
Garden. Anything Garden, China House.
I don't trust anything that's called Garden or Dynasty.
Bing Garden. Yeah, man, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I'd go for the #1.
#1?
I'd buy #1.
I'll go #1 too. Yeah, 100%.
I would go for the one that's called Cowboy. They love Western culture.
Who?
The Chinese Asian people.
Cowboy Chinese food?
Yeah, #1 Chinese Cowboy Space Rocket.
That's the name?
Well, it's from a parody from Family Guy.
Oh yeah, I don't think that will ever be
There's
successful.
got to be something out there. Something very
No,
exaggerated.
yeah, like oh, let's be cocky about this.
You might as well.
Yeah, 100%. Might as
Do you
well.
want to show that they're American? So they're gonna put rocket. Or
Oh, they were like, Black Lives Matter, too. when
Oh,
in
yeah.
China, they don't give a fuck about it.
Chinese Black Lives Matter food.
Oh, well, LGBT friendly, too. Don't forget that.
I don't think they would do that.
You don't think they'll put that?
No way.
You don't think they'll put LGBT friendly in front of the store so that they don't get looted?
No, I don't think they're like really in the whole LGBTQ thing. Chinese people.
And I don't think black people will loot a Chinese store, a Chinese restaurant.
Yo, they were getting nunchucked.
Yeah, they'll be standing there with their rifles.
Not even a rifle. They were like spears, staffs, different Chinese weapons. Yeah, man, they're like dressed up in like karate suits. Yeah, they wouldn't. There's no way they would. They didn't loot Chinatown.
Now you can loot Chinatown.
No, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Chinese people, if you touch their stuff, they'll chop your fingers off.
For real?
Yeah, I mean, have you heard? Have you heard about the phrase? You break, you pay, or you touch, you pay. In Chinatown,
No, I never heard about it.
they would kill you if you touch their stuff.
Well, I mean,
I wouldn't mess with Chinatown. Hell no.
yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't either. All right, man. It's gonna be 2 hours. We can end this here.
Yeah,
It was can end it here. Yeah, man. We could try next week again.
see what happens. Yeah,
See what happens. But we could talk about something more relevant.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to be more prepared. This was a beta version.
Yeah, like a trial run. Who knows? Right? Yeah. All right, people. That's it. No man's wet sweating. Yeah. Well, that's it, people. Okay. Have a good day, guys. Peace out to other freeloaders out there. Have a good day. Let me see. Though not all Chinese people are bigoted, I'll leave it at that. No, of course not.
Yeah,
No,
leave it at that.
no, that's just most of them. All right. Yeah, this is a lot of material on this podcast. But how the fuck you end this shit? Oh, there it is.
You don't.
Yeah, gotta be free. Yeah. All right. And let me
Don't
know.
giggle.
Huh?
Oh, I'm telling the crowd, don't giggle.
Yeah, don't giggle, right? Yeah. Let's see. There you go.